Morning. Dom here from Essential RC, up early on a Sunday morning after 4 hours live streaming. We had a lot of fun yesterday evening with about, I think at peak about 25 either pilots flying together. But just thought I'd go for some nice gentle flying this morning in the Spitfire just to start the day. Not sure I can remember actually how to start up the Spitfire manually. Morning Luxor, how you doing? Oh, so fuel. Oh, this will probably come back to me. So parking brake. Actually, I'm going to use the checklist just to remind me. Parking brake battery. That's the thing that always I miss. Fuel tanks. Oops, fuel tanks on. Mixture. Idle cut off. I think that's right. Throttle open 1/2 inch. Oh, they've added sound. That's nice. That's right, Rob. I don't know. Do you know what? After I flew for 4 hours yesterday, I thought the last thing I'd want to do first thing in the morning is do some more. But it's just not a nice way to start the day. Now, that primer you have to undo like that. I'm looking forward to your next video, Rob. Starter cores, do. Right, just open those up, and then that goes fully forward. I can never remember for all these different aircraft how you start them up. Magneto's on, and then start up. Oh, glad that worked. Oh, a good morning for me, Helton. How you doing? So it's a cloudy day at Shoreham Airport. I've just started up the Spitfire manually. I do love the Spitfire. Who doesn't love the Spitfire? And I've actually just got a radio controlled Spitfire, a big one from Motion RC, and so's my buddy Jason, and we're converting them to head tracked FPV. So there's going to be a DJI FPV camera in the cockpit. I'll be wearing goggles on the ground and controlling it with my transmitter, and when I move my head left and right, up and down, the camera in the cockpit will actually move as well. It'll be like flying a real Spitfire. So, close the door. Canopy shut. And we're off. No, it's a Spitfire. P-51. So my idea is going to take off and get into the clouds, which are modelled so well in this sim. Now, trim. Bit of trim forward, bit of trim to the right. A lot of trim to the right, actually. See if I can get this right. Full power. Oh dear, not enough rudder. Well, grass takeoff. That's changed. So this is a later version of the Spitfire. It was only out yesterday. What problem is that, Ludwig? This is the aircraft that won the Second World War for Britain, so there can't be a lot wrong with it. Throttling back. Oh, well, that's an interesting thing you should say that. So, my buddy Jason, Inertia RC, he think he had that yesterday, where he rolled inverted, held it inverted for quite a long time, and it did cut out. Ricky, were you the one that was saying it was run out of fuel? Oh, which way am I going? I wanted to go towards the coast. And they never solved that problem, Ludwig. Must have been a problem when they were dogfighting, surely. Does look good. Well, should we try that? Hold on, just got to make an adjustment. 14,000 feet, you say? So we're at 6,000. So full power and climbing. Let's just go through some clouds first, because that's why we're here. Through a few more clouds and I will climb to 14,000. Let's just do that. Sheets. Well, we'll try it in a mo. Hold on. I just want to go through this cloud. It's my favourite bit of the whole sim. Yeah, I love that. Through the fluffy stuff. Alright, so climbing 9,000 feet. $10,000 feet. $11,000 feet. 12,000. What's that red light that comes on there? FS gear warning, do not take off if light is on. Why did that come on? 13,000. Coming up on 14,000. 14,000. Whoa! Cut! I've lost power, losing power. At 15,500 feet. Did you hear that? It just went. I wasn't watching the other gauges. The RPMs dropped. The boost is quite low. Temperature is dropped off as well. But that's no surprise if the RPMs have gone down. It's not a fuel. I've got running unlimited fuel, but I've lost all performance. So there you go. It's not just a problem for you, Ricky. So why don't we try? I don't know if you can actually do this. Look, it doesn't even let me switch it off. Have you noticed if you turn off, I've done this before, switch off fuel, doesn't even let me switch off the other magneto now for some reason. You can't cut the engine. Let's see if I can make it back to the coast. I think maybe the prop is just windmilling. Well, not this Spitfire, obviously. Strange. So I've effectively cut the engine. See if I can make it back dead stick to a safe landing. Ah, there you go. Mayday, mayday. I fly with a stick, yeah. The A10, the Thrustmaster HOTAS. I'm not going to make it back to an airport. I'm going to have to pick a field. I think I'm going to have more luck on the left than I am the right. Dead stick landing, that's nice. Those yellow fields over there look quite good, don't they? Here we go. These ones over here. Hey Sasha. So dead stick landing in a Spitfire. Gear down. Flaps. I don't know if I've done that too early. It's a lot of drag. Feels like I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to turn for this field, I think. Change of plan. But I'm down safely. And now my prop's going to stop, I think. Just proves you can land it anywhere. Cool. Oh, okay. They did model it right. Merlin only works to 14,000. Hi Lyndon, how you doing? South America. Guyana. But it's a bit warmer there than in the UK at the moment. Right, so let's restart. What I do need to do is add more rudder throw. So good morning, hope you're having a good Sunday. 20 to 10 in the UK. I just thought it would be a bit of fun, just have a bit of early morning flying. 4 hours we were live streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator, about 25 pilots at the peak yesterday. Great fun. So if you have Microsoft Flight Simulator and you want to join us, the Discord link is to our group that is growing and growing, is in the video description for this live stream. And actually, I tell you what I could do. I could add it, couldn't I, to this the chat. There you go. Right. Flaps up. Now, just excuse me while I go and make a small change, if I can find it. It must be on. So this is what I'm using. There's a good picture of it here. So this is the Thrustmaster joystick, and the throttle and all the other buttons that you can use. I actually use this for controlling the rudder. I don't have pedals. If I scroll down, I had changed the... Do I need to put that up or down? I think I move it down. If I move it down to 30%, let's see if that works. Sometimes a bit of experimentation with these things. Thanks, JDN. I like to do a bit of everything. keep me busy. All right, so here we are in the Spitfire again, starting from showroom again. All right, okay. So first thing, battery on. There's this little switch here that underneath that when you move the throttle forward, it clicks it. Apparently you can click it, but if you do that, it does it anyway. Next thing, I can't remember. God, I've got a terrible memory. Parking brake batteries on, prop control forward, and the prop control is this guy here, so that goes forward. Fuel tanks, fuel tanks are this guy here, come on, mixture, oops, mixture. No, I didn't want to tick it, I wanted to find out where it was, so that there, throttle open 1/2 inch, then we have to do the wobble pump, God, it's early, why are you up so early, Lyndon? People don't normally get up so early on Sundays, do they? Maybe they do in your part of the world. Primer. Booster coil covers open. Magneto mixture fully forward. Don't need that now. Or do I? Which one was it? That's prop control, isn't it? So that one fully forward. Magneto's on. And then we're good. And we should see the temperatures start going up. Oil temperature going up. Radiator water coolant temperature going up. Oil PSI RPM boost. I don't know what you're supposed to do the supercharger. Don't know. Alright, I think we're good. What's this guy doing? He's just holding, okay. Parking brake off. Suicidal. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Some guy in a forklift. Do you know how much these things are worth now? Nothing with ground handling. How did they actually know where they were going? Because you can't see over the nose. You have to put your head out the window like that. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear. It's like a Spitfire crashing just over there. What was that about? Dan Iggs. This is a great thing about this sim. You can fly with people randomly. I'm using TrackIR. Right, let's shut the door. Already? Here we go. That's still not great. Oh dear God. It's impossible to keep it straight down the runway now. Don't know what they've done. Oh, that's interesting, Lyndon. Right. So we're going to fly down the coast. Turning back. Close the canopy, it's getting a bit noisy. Strafe the runway. Woohoo! See, I use TrackIR rather than VR because when I'm live streaming I have to be able to see the keyboard and, well, I have to be able to see the buttons on my HOTAS as well, so VR doesn't really work for me, and the resolution wouldn't be higher anyway. You're always going to get better resolution on an LCD. Trying to trim out. So the city of Brighton coming up. Morning, Stu. You alright? My mate Doobie. I just checked the Discord. I doubt anybody's with me. No, they're not. I'm not surprised. It's a bit early. Can't explain why I was up. So that's the British Airways i360. That thing, donut, you can see on the pole, goes up and down. You can fit about 100 people in that. Brighton Pier. All the arcades and amusements along the pier. Not that I'm a fan of going on rides. Oh, that's relaxing. See, what does this do here, this supercharger? The boost is at just over 4, or is that minus 4? 4. I don't understand that gauge. 0, so it's got to be minus 4, doesn't it? So what does that do? I've got to look that up. Auto, normal position, and MS. None of the gauges are changing. RPM is 3000. Oh, there's a couple of Spitfires over to the left. Stephen Hall. So I could do like the water effects in this as well. So if I do that and it's at 12, so if I add that up to 20, I think the wave effects are really good. Thanks, Will. Morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Just having a nice leisurely fly in the Spitfire. Yeah, the waves look so realistic. So we are low, just on the south coast of England, left shore rim, headed to the White Cliffs of Dover. Classic spot where Spitfire pilots used to cross back into England, very reassuring for them to cross the White Cliffs of Dover. They knew they were back home and safe. Morning, James. And good morning to you, sir. All right, buddy. I might just take a very quick comfort break in a moment, but yeah, that sounds good. So, let's climb into some cloud. You do, James? I'm in Hampshire, halfway between London and the south coast. About to go through some cloud. Watch the effects here are just stunning. So let's tell you what you do. Try and hunt down another Spitfire. So I'm not going to fly to this. Let's just have a look around actually. This guy over here. So I'm going to cheat. Stephen Hall. Oh, is he on final? Could be. He's on finals into that airport. I don't think it's working though. Oh, hold on. Boost. It has gone up. That's interesting. So I'm actually going to land here as well. Now I'm going to take a quick comfort break, and then I think Doobie Doobie's going to be joining us. So, gear down. RPMs are dropping. Does take a while for the engine to slow down actually. Alright. Lid. Oh, okay. Good to know, George. Thanks. Why not just pause it then? Because it's not what a real Spitfire pilot would do. Oh, there's a bit of wind as well. Might be going a bit fast. Damn. Oh, haven't got. Why have I not got my flaps down? Going around. Good lord. I thought I put my flaps down. What an amateur. I did think I was travelling a bit fast. Alright, turning in. Bit of rudder. Bit more throttle. Oh, there's Doobie Doobie. Oh, it's a nightmare on the ground. I was taxiing back up to you, Doobie. I just need to take a quick comfort break, mate. So I will park at the end of the runway. Oh. Alright, so apologies everybody, I'm just going to take a quick comfort break. I will be right back, don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting, Doobie. Let's just do the Discord as well. You alright, Doobie?
Hi, Dom.
Alright, mate. Early morning.
You know.
But I like doing this so much. I'm a bit addicted, I think.
It's good.
As you obviously are as well. Alright, let's do that. Let's I'm this new version, you've obviously got the upgraded version that was out yesterday.
Yeah.
It seems a lot harder to take off.
I've not tried it really. Yesterday was the first time. Yeah, it took off left yesterday, so possibly again today.
Yeah,
We'll
I'd toned down the rudder, but I've turned it up again. But oh no, the takeoff I did a minute ago was horrific. So we'll try again. Flaps are up. All right, so your flaps are down, by the way.
I thought we took off without flaps. I'm not sure. Do you use flaps? I don't know.
No, you don't. You only the flaps are more like brakes. You only use them for landing, apparently. I did a I did a video, review video with them down takeoff, and everybody's saying no, you shouldn't have done that. So
okay, flaps up then.
all right. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, going full power now.
What else if I took the brake off? No, I'm going left. There you go. Look, it's done it.
Oh, mine was better that time. You've got to take your parking brake off. Yeah, easily done.
Yeah.
Oh, you're up. You're up. Well, it wouldn't be fun if it was easy. All right then. Let's try some formation. I'll back off the throttle, let you catch up. So whereabouts in the country are you? Further north?
The Wirral.
Oh,
you know the Wirral?
Yeah, you're up in Liverpool.
Yeah, near Liverpool.
I've never been that way, to be honest, but what's the weather like with you today?
It's a bit windy, but quite nice.
Yeah, a bit windy down south. Alright, I'm backing right off the throttle. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to turn down the weather because I had the wind right up. Let's turn that right down. And clear skies, that's better. Oh, there you are. So you've chosen the blue. Oh no, you're in the grey nurse scheme.
I've got the clipped wing, yeah.
Oh, you got the clip wing. All right. That's all right. Why don't you take the lead, and I will get on your wing, and we'll do a loop and some aerobatics.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, we got another one. Oh no, that's you, isn't it? I was getting confused between that guy, but you. Let me just turn my nameplates on. Sorry, I mistook you for another Spitfire.
Yeah, we've got 2 other Spitfires with us, I think.
Oh, Lakey and someone else. All right. You still got your wheels down, I think.
Bloody hell.
Easily done. Yeah, so we got Lakey and Stephen Hall. All right, that's nice. Should we turn left back towards the coast? You do that and I'll catch you up. Park on your wing. See how tight you can fly these things. Do you want to just throttle back a little bit? That's good. Alright, creeping up on your right hand wing. Now, unlike the jets that we fly normally, there are no air brake.
Yeah, it's a pain, that, isn't it?
It's a lot harder to slow them down. The engine doesn't react immediately either. So there we go. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer.
More trimmed out now, so it should be easier.
You put in a lot of trim for takeoff, do you?
No, just trimmed out now.
There you go, that's pretty good. Alright, so should we try a loop, see how close we can stay together?
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so I'm throttling up, full power. 3, 2, 1 now, full power. And pulling back on the stick in 3, 2, 1 now. Pull back, pull back. Climbing. Keep going, keep going. You're vertical, pulling over the top. Don't know why I've moved away from you. Oh, no, I think I stalled. That was terrible. Right, resuming flight along the coast. Alright, low over the beach. I think you might be right, friction. Needed a bit more airspeed, I think, so should have gone into a shallow dive before pulling back on the stick. I'll throttle back, let you catch up.
Yeah, I'm just behind you now.
That looks good. All right, Toby. That looked really good.
The concentration.
I know, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. With no brakes, it's... Oh.
Yeah, all you do is rely on the drag of the prop.
Yeah.
No, you're doing good. I'm rear-facing camera. You're right on my tail. If you look at it on the live stream, it looks really good.
I keep on forgetting push to talk.
Well, you nearly trimmed my rudder off that time. George Aldous, flying over you. Oh, are you? Right, you're in a Spitfire as well, George. Here we go, White Cliffs of Dover. So all the other cliffs are kind of generated, but these are photographic. There you go. Oh, look at this. That's a good shot. Oh, where you live. I'm with you. Bearing round to the left. There you go, 2 Spits behind. And if we just cross the... oh look, there's a... looks like there's a ferry or a cruise liner out there. I'm just going to head over to this cruise liner in the just offshore, and then turn left, and then head towards the Back to the coast and up the Thames, I guess. It is, isn't it, Friction? That is pretty good. RAF Manston. George is telling me that's okay. Oh, that's off to the left, is it? That's RAF Manston. I'm intrigued as to what this is. Friction RC says he's playing the Battle of Britain music in the background while we're flying.
Brilliant.
I can't do that. They're a bit precious about doing that type of stuff on YouTube. So what is this?
I don't see that. Where have you got a cruise ship, have you?
Yeah.
Ah, you've just popped on me. Can't see you now.
What, I've gone?
Yeah, you disappeared.
Oh. It's a cruise ship. No markings. Banking round left. Well, you've gone as well.
Ah.
Infamous data issues. It might sort itself out. It does sometimes.
Yeah, I don't see any. The name tags have all gone.
Yeah. Oh, no, they just come back in.
Yeah, got you back again now.
Back off the throttle. So good morning if you're joining us on the Essential RC live stream. This is kind of unplanned. Just a fun flight in the Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations on a Sunday morning. Before I do some work on a lot of RC projects. Do you do radio control stuff, Doobie?
No, but I think that's why I found you on YouTube, because I'm quite interested at just watching it online. So
Yeah.
that your YouTube channel popped up in my recommendations.
Oh, there you go. Pure luck. Have you ever tried it?
No, I'd love to one day.
Yeah, you should do. It's a brilliant, brilliant hobby.
Yeah, it looks it.
Alright, I'll catch you up. Full throttle now. Oh, going quite fast. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
No, zero throttle. 220 I'm doing.
Yeah, just over for me. Just takes a while to slow down.
Yeah. Right, I'm right behind you now.
So where are we? Follow the coastline and we can run up the Thames. It is friction, but it's such a. You're saying it's an addiction. It's such a broad hobby, though. I mean, you could never hope to do everything within RC in a lifetime. There's just so much stuff.
Did you build all your models yourself, do you, as well?
No, God, no. I think very, very few. It's kind of a dying art. Very few people do that now because a lot of. There's just so much stuff you can buy where it's almost ready to fly. A lot of the stuff I buy is you just need to put a receiver in and bind it to your transmitter and put in your battery and you're ready to go. The assembly takes minutes.
Ah. So do you get them in kit form, or do you build them from kits, or you actually buy them all ready or fully built?
Well, they're fully built, really. You just have to slide the wings on, put the tail plane in, do up a few screws, and they're good to go. That's what the majority of products are like now. But you can there are builders kits around. So when I started, it was literally balsa on a sheet, pre-cut, and you cut out all the bits, you slot it all together, glued it all together, and put tissue over the top with dope. And that you let that dry, and then you'd put your electronics in it, or a rubber band, or for the propeller, that type of stuff. But that's, there's not a lot of that going on. It's kind of, I think people want the convenience, just like with everything else. They want the convenience of being able to just go get it, spend 10 minutes putting it together, and then go fly.
Yeah, I guess so. I used to be into model airfix when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
I used to love them.
Yeah, doing them properly does take a lot of time, doesn't it? If you're going to paint them and make them look super realistic. I think when I was a kid I was a bit impetuous and all I wanted to do was to glue it together, and it looked a complete mess afterwards. Are Airfix still going as a brand?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow, they must have been going for years now. So what was your favourite Airfix kit that you've put together?
It would be a Lancaster.
A Lanc, okay. Have you ever seen a full-size Lanc?
I did years ago, yeah. Oh, you mean actually as in the RC or just
No,
the real thing?
the real thing.
I've seen the real thing, yeah, years ago, yeah.
I went to an RC show for the Large Model Association and did some filming there, and they had was it no, it wasn't Elvington, somewhere else, but it basically not flying, but they would take people on fast taxi runs up and down the runway in this Lancaster.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I was right beside it when they fired up the it's Merlin engines in the Lancaster.
Yeah,
isn't it?
the amazing sound.
Yeah, so all the smoke and the flames out the side when it was starting up, quite amazing.
I came over here the other day and I didn't see the Dartford crossing. Is it modelled? Do you know?
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, crossing. Is it modelled?
The crossing?
Yeah, bridge. I couldn't see it the other day.
My geography's not that great. What bridge are you talking about?
Dartford Bridge. It should be up here, shouldn't it?
Oh, should it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a shame they don't have a better map. The VR map is lacking in any detail, really.
Yeah.
All right, I'll speed up, catch you up.
Ah, you're behind me. I was trying to find you.
Alright, if you power up. Oh, no, it's overtaken you. That's better. Nice. Is that it ahead? There's a bridge ahead.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I see the stands for it, but I don't see the bridge.
Friction RC on chat is saying, I used to live on the flight path when they do the Remembrance Sunday. Wow.
Yeah, that should be it there beneath us now, but it's not there. It's not been modelled for me. Can you see it?
Yeah, it just looks like a fence.
No.
Terrible. Right, I'm following you. And we'll follow the Thames into London.
Hang on, I can see another bridge now coming up. Maybe this could be it, I'm not sure.
There must be an add-on you can get that gives you city and village names and more points of interest, and that tracks you.
Yeah, there could be a mod for it somewhere on that Flight Sim TO. That's it there. That should be the dot for crossing there.
Right. So, historically in this sim, since they did the UK update, which was update 3, the performance of the sim in central London has not been great. It's alright at the moment, the frame rate is pretty good, but it it might be okay because it's early morning on a Sunday. It's probably the best time of the week, but normally there are like several hundred aircraft, several hundred players all in this small area, so I think the servers, the poor Microsoft servers, can't really cope with it, but it might be alright. Right, so carry on. Let's fly down the Thames through City, through to Heathrow. Actually, let's go. Could go past Heathrow, round Windsor Castle, and then back and land at Heathrow.
Okay.
That's good. Look at that rear view, Doobie.
Oh, brilliant.
Woohoo. City Airport on our right. We'll go around the O2, bear round to the left. Round to the left, follow the Thames. Thanks, Friction. You could almost convince yourself you could do it for real. Canary Wharf on our right and the city. Yeah, frame rate is suffering a little bit now. Sticking with Doobie. And round to the left. You see the Shard, it's the most prominent thing. We've got Tower Bridge, don't go through it because it you can't fly under Tower Bridge, unfortunately. HMS Belfast is screwed up since the update. It is just two Russian yachts. Westminster and the Eye coming up soon. There's the eye on the left, pulling sharp left. There's the eye, which does actually rotate now. And Big Ben. And the Houses of Parliament. Whoop. Let's take a bearing off the VFR. We want to be going to EGLL, so that's right, I'm on a right course. Never normally get that right. And I think my frame rate has dropped to about 10. So we're going to fly over Heathrow, out to Windsor Castle, wave at the Queen, and then come back and land at Heathrow. That'll be a good trip done. Ooh, what's off to the left? That's Twickenham off to the left, isn't it? Let's do that. Over the stadium, see if there's any rugby on. Pass it on the left-hand side, because there's partially closed roof on the right, I think. I think you're right. Coming up on Twickers. Well, bank over right, so we can see inside. Indeed, back in time for tea. Nice. The rugby posts are up anyway. How's your frame rate?
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
It's terrible. Really, really bad.
You're popping in and out for me.
Really? That bad? Yeah. Shouldn't be that bad on a Sunday morning, surely.
No.
Oh, really bad. Oh, Raptor, don't ask. It's horrific. It's, I don't know, it must be about 10 frames a second at the moment.
There's a fair few in the airport there, isn't there? There's a good 50 odd in there, it looks like.
Oh, really? So if I display my... Look, I'm getting, yeah, 10 frames a second. It's almost unflyable. Which is why we avoid it when we're doing our sessions, really. Oh, look, it's just practically stopped. So we'll fly out to Windsor and back, but it's very hard to fly a simulator when it's 10 frames a second. I will actually go and pop in and see my mum later, Inertia. Promise. I doubt she'll be up yet. Look at the, I've never seen it so bad actually. The photogrammetry is like, or the rendering is even slower. So Jason, it's not worth coming back to London anytime soon. It is diabolical. It's even worse than it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, last time I tried it. Oh, the lag, yeah, on Mother's Day, yeah, so... Oh, look, it's actually stopped. I have frozen. Oh no, it's going again. I know. But Doobie was just saying the airport is really crowded. There were 50 pilots on the on Heathrow. We just had a run from Shoreham all the way around the coastline, past the cliffs of Dover, and that was brilliant, really smooth. But once you're halfway up the Thames, well, actually, it was all right until we got to London City Airport, probably. Shame, because central London is probably one of the most detailed parts of the whole sim. Look at it. Wave to the Queen. Morning. Good morning, Your Majesty. Try a server switch. We could do that. Should we try a server switch, Doobie?
Do that.
So I'm going to hit escape now. 1, 2, 3 now. Might not even let me do that. Oh, okay. Let's see what's got the lowest ping. West Europe will be rubbish. So how about East USA? I'm trying East USA and see if that's better.
Let's try that.
Resume. It takes can take about a minute to resync with the server. So I'm banking left now, back to Heathrow. I think I'm at about 5 frames a second now. Right, throttle right back.
I don't think the server's changed, has it? Or does it take some time to do?
It takes some time to put you onto that server, I think, but it should have done it by now. Maybe it's just bad everywhere. Hey Captain Spitfire, how you doing? So, we're suffering actually a bit coming into Heathrow because the performance of central London in this simulator is diabolical, really is bad. Everywhere else, really nice. So, gear going down.
To the left or right?
The right runway, and I'll land on the left. Yeah, we just come back now and again, Captain Spitfire, to see what it's like, if it's improved, and it hasn't. Oh my god, this is terrible. It's like I'm in treacle. Not a good way to end. Flaps, full flaps in. Whoops. Trim down. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what I could do. Yeah, I'll go into options and no, we've been in London before the World Update 3. It was fine. So let's go down to medium. Not much better, I have to say. Hey Jonathan from Indonesia, how you doing? How you doing, Doobie? Are you on finals?
Yeah, no, I've landed.
Oh, have you? I don't want to end the session like this. It's a bit disappointing. I'm inclined to go back to Shoreham, take off, and then do a circuit and land, just to say, just to finish on a positive note.
Joke, let's do that.
I'm not even going to bother landing. It's so bad. Right, so I'm go back to the. Oh, it's so bad. I can't even exit out.
Just looking at your stream now. Yeah, mine wasn't as bad as that. Yours is pretty bad.
Horrific. I'm clicking on escape and it doesn't even give me a menu options at the moment. Not your fault, Friction. It's unfortunate, really, that they haven't sorted the problem. Oh, and I've flipped. You just can't control the plane.
So I'm at Shoreham now, but we're on the East USA, aren't we? Still, I believe.
Oh, right. Thank God. Right. So, should we go back to North Europe and start from Shoreham again? We'll just do a nice little trip and land. Unless my sim has actually crashed. Come on. All right, Toby. Oh, it's doing something. How strange. Right. Showroom. EGKA. Same Spitfire. Clear skies. Runway 20. Does that sound good?
I don't know which runway I'm on already. I think it's a 22 or 20, I'm not sure.
Oh, the default was 20, I think.
Okay.
Right, just loading in. That's better. Wow. Got my frame rate back. Oh, you're on the right. That's good. Right, and now trim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm giving it 20 clicks of right trim and 10 clicks of forward trim. See if that helps. But I'm still going to have to be on top of the rudder. All set?
Yeah, let's go.
Full power in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what? Well,
Same for me as well.
that is ridiculous.
This wasn't like this before the update.
No! What have they done? They've made the need for rudder correction even worse, haven't they? Alright. Going around to the right. I'm throttled back, let you catch me up. Oh, Northeast FPV has joined us. It's the old crew getting back together on a Sunday morning. You're in the air, are you, Doobie?
Yeah, I'm right behind.
Oh, cool. All right. So, wide circuit, and then come into land. So it's very easy to lose the runway. Is that it down there to the right? Yes. Okay. Right, throttling back. Right to no, almost just above idle. Gear down. Full flaps now. Oh, that changes the pitch, doesn't it? And turning in. See if I can nail this landing. I have to say that was one of my better landings. Brilliant. I'm happy now. How was yours? You know what? I find it does that unless I apply the brakes, hold in full elevator. I have to almost come to a stop and then start taxiing. But if you let it roll at speed down the runway, it starts doing that waggling left and right.
Yeah, I thought I had it down, but this time it was awful. Well, there we go. It's landed.
Thanks very much for your time. It was good fun.
Love that. Great.
We'll do it again soon. Alright, and thanks everybody watching on the live stream. Hope you enjoyed our unplanned Sunday morning stint in the Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations. Watch out on the Essential RC YouTube channel for future live streams. Normal one is going to be Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the evening, when it's normally our busiest session. We'll get 25 to 30 pilots. But thanks, Doobie. See you for the next one, buddy.
See you next time.
Have a good day. Cheers.
Bye now.
Bye, everyone. Just taxi back and shut down. That's the polite thing to do. Thanks, Friction. One of my better landings, amazingly. There we go. So thanks everybody for tuning in to the unplanned Essential RC live stream with the Spitfire. A lot of fun. But I'm off now to do lots of work on RC projects. I'm putting together an FPV Spitfire, a Flightline Spitfire, 1.5 meter. Should be a lot of fun. So look out for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And click on the bell icon for notifications of our future uploads and live streams. But otherwise, see you soon. Cheers. Have a good Sunday.